This is Spring News with the weekend news summary from April 21st to 24th. Societe Generale is launching a stablecoin pegged to the euro on Ethereum through its crypto division. France's third largest bank by total assets has announced that EUR CoinVertible is the first asset deployed on a public blockchain. The bank is addressing increasing demands from clients for a robust settlement asset for on-chain transactions and a means for on-chain liquidity funding and refinancing. Cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase was granted a license to operate in Bermuda and will launch its derivatives exchange this week. Coinbase will conduct various activities, from token sales and issuance to operations as both a digital asset exchange and digital asset derivatives exchange provider. Coinbase announced that Bermuda was chosen as one of its financial hubs for its clear regulations. China's consumer price index was a record low in 18 months in March, but up 0.7% year-on-year, and the CPI target set for the year is 3%. China's central bank has implemented more loose monetary policy than the U.S. Federal Reserve. Amid the concerns over weakening consumer demand, China's central bank's monetary policy department director has announced that in the long term, China's economy has no basis for inflationary or deflationary trend. South Korea will invest 20 trillion won through 2030 to develop advanced battery technologies. The joint investment of the government and top battery companies will allow South Korea to start commercial production of solid-state batteries. South Korea is home to 3 of the world's 5 biggest EV battery makers that control over a quarter of the global EV battery market and supply leading automakers. Oil prices have decreased by $2 to their lowest since late March amid recession fears, and a rise in U.S. gasoline inventories, which jumped unexpectedly last week by 1.3 million barrels to 223.5 million. Brent crude futures settled at $81 a barrel, shedding 2.4%. Nokia records a 10% growth in net sales for the first quarter of 2023. The Finnish telecommunications giant generated 5.8 billion euros in sales. India was the main growth driver, compensating for reduced spending in North America and other geographies. However, Nokia's profits were down 18% from the previous year. Amazon-owned Whole Foods will lay off several hundred corporate jobs as part of a planned reorganization, as Amazon closely examines costs. The layoffs will comprise less than half of the company's global workforce. El Salvador lawmakers have passed a bill by which companies developing artificial intelligence technologies are freed from taxes for 15 years. With this move, the Central American country aims to boost technological development, attracting companies and investors. Over 80 Singaporean investors are preparing to charge the Swiss government. The former investors of Credit Suisse consider the wipeout of their bonds during the Credit Suisse takeover unfair. The Swiss government has decided to write down $17 billion of Credit Suisse bonds. The bondholders argue that the move breached protections against unjust state actions under the Singaporean-European Free Trade Association signed with Switzerland in 2003. Las Vegas regains its pre-COVID popularity, generating over $79 billion in spending in 2022, up 24% from the previous year. The number involves spending on rooms, dining, shopping, sports, local transportation, and other activities. The city is regaining its former glory as a favorite travel destination. Follow Spring News. Be informed to be empowered.